Welcome along everybody, and welcome to my review of the third generation iPad. Some people might call it the iPad 3, but it is literally just the iPad. Not a lot of change physically from the iPad 2. Same metal aluminium casing. Along the bottom we've got the dock connector and a speaker grill. On the right hand side we've got the volume rocker and the mute switch, which can also be used as a rotation lock if you set it in the settings. And on the top we've got the standby switch, obviously the Wi-Fi/3G antenna, the headphone jack, and on the left hand side we have the SIM card slot. Poke something small in there and you get the SIM tray out. This is the 32GB 3G version. Obviously it's 4G capable, but in the UK here we don't have that kind of technology at the moment, so we're going to have to stick with 3G, I'm afraid. It weighs slightly more than the old iPad. It's I think 660 grams, or 662 it says here in my notes. So that's slightly heavier, but it really doesn't feel heavy at all. It really doesn't feel heavy at all. Still got the same 9.7 inch display, LED backlit, glossy screen, multi-touch, all that nice stuff. One massive change, and we'll get to in a second, is the screen resolution, which is doubled in this iPad to 2048 by 1536, which works out as 264 pixels per inch. Not quite as much as some smartphones we've seen, but in a tablet that is really massive. As it's the 3G version, it has got GPS in it as well, so all your sat nav needs are catered for if you really want this on your dashboard of your car. It's got the A5X processor. On the back there, the camera is a 5 megapixel camera, so that can record HD video up to 1080p. I believe the front camera is still VGA quality, which could have done with a boost, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, to be honest. They're claiming up to 10 hours battery life. Whether that works out in real life tests, I'm not sure, but I'm sure you can find out online. So let's get onto this display. If I just unlock it. So here's the home screen. Not a lot has changed in this. It's still obviously running the same version of iOS. iOS 6 is out in September, I think, so we're going to see a lot of new features there. Siri's coming to the iPad. At the moment you've only got voice dictation on here for text. We'll give that a demo in a second. iMessage is really handy. If I just take off the got iMessage there. All your contacts down the left, what you're saying to them on the right. And what else do we have? We've got your mail, same 2-pane shenanigans, mail clips on the right, really easy to navigate. Google Chrome is now available for iPad, which is really good. I would go with this over Safari, to be honest, just because of the beautiful interface. New tab, shows all your latest feeds, all that jazz. Really handy. Voice dictation is something which is new in the iPad, so let's give that a go. If I find the Notes application. Really sorry if this is slightly blurry for you guys. So let's give this a go. So if I tap this, hopefully we're going to get... This is a test of the voice recognition on the iPad 3. This is a test of the voice recognition on my part, so not bad. Maybe it's my funny accent that's making it go bad. The screen really is beautiful. You can zoom in and you cannot see any of the pixels. Sorry, you probably can't see this on the camera very well, but the screen is really amazing. So I'm not going to go into too many details about the software. You guys have probably seen iPad reviews many a time before. Let me just put the code in. Who knows, because we could be stealing my iPad. Software is iOS as you've always known it, really. There isn't that much new in iOS 5, specifically on the iPad 2, that you haven't seen on the iPhone 4S. Voice dictation, lots of stuff is coming in iOS 6, so I will definitely do a review of that when it hits, I think in September time. What have we got here? I'm going to do a video of my top apps, so watch out for that. Browsing the internet is still as smooth as ever. Try going to youtube.com. I've got some downloads going on at the moment. Oh, it's gone to the mobile site, which is probably quite good actually. That's something you can change in Google Chrome actually. Have where it goes to mobile sites all the time. Oh, there's some of my subscriptions if you're interested. Unboxing of the Nexus 7. There's an interesting one for you. You should go and check that out, guys. Overall, I'd say this is a really good iPad. Solid upgrade from the second one. Obviously the main upgrade is the screen, bumping RAM, bumping processor, but other than that, it is pretty much the same device. If you've got an iPad 2, I probably wouldn't upgrade till the 4th generation iPad, just because you're not really gaining that much other than the Retina screen. If you've got an iPad 1 though, I would definitely recommend upgrading. This is a massive jump in speed, memory, screen resolution. It's really going to blow your mind when you get the software on this. Obviously things like Siri aren't going to be available on the iPad 1, but they will be available on here, so if that's what you're interested in, then check it out. All my social links are in the bar below. Please hit subscribe up here. I'll be doing a couple more iPad related videos. I've got a leather case I'm going to review. Probably going to review a few of the apps on Keynote I've got, which is a presentation, a bit like PowerPoint but the Apple version. Going to do a review of that. If you want all those good things, please click subscribe up here. I'll put a link down below to the Apple website where you can read all the specs, so you can probably correct me when I've said wrong things. And if you have been, thank you for watching.